James Holder, Eiffel TV, in association with MTK Global. With me, I've got the Daily Mail's very own Jeff Powell. How are you?
I'm fine.
Good. Talk to me firstly about what we just witnessed. Jorge LINARES retaining his titles against Anthony CROLLA in what was a pretty good fight, to be fair. How do you assess it?
I had it exactly the same as the judges in the score, overwhelmingly for LINARES. It was a masterclass. It was beautiful to watch. It was a magnificent performance by LINARES. It had everything in terms of the pure boxing skills, plus a little bit of venom when he needed it. This is a brilliant. This guy's a genius. The noble art that doesn't detract from Anthony CROLLA's achievement. Coming back from having his head bashed in with concrete to win a world title. As LINARES said afterwards, Manchester, your boy has got big balls, and that he had. And he had to have them in this fight. Many a man would have stayed down from the vicious left uppercut, which dropped him in the eighth. But he got up and took more punishment. He was given a masterclass, as I say. He extended it to the full duration of the lesson, learned a lot. What he can do with that later, I'm not sure, because obviously LINARES is the one who goes on to the big fights. But it was lovely to watch this man go to work. It was heartwarming to watch CROLLA do the best he possibly could. But this is a very, very difficult man to fight. Probably Anthony didn't have quite enough power to dislodge the champion as it went on. Thoroughly enjoyable for all of us who weren't Anthony CROLLA. But at least it's spared him one thing. It's not him who's got to make the decision whether to fight Mikey Garcia in the unification bout, which has been mandated. Good luck to LINARES with that. The power that Garcia brings to the argument against this terrific skill is going to be fascinating.
That's boxing Paul, isn't it, for all of us? To get them two in a ring, getting it on,
that could be, if they make it, one of the great fights of the decade.
Would you go out for that if it gets made? Would you consider going out for that just for how big of a fight
I would want to go see it because it's going to be everything that boxing should be. The great artist of the ring in LINARES, and the very good boxer with the really short, sharp knockout power. You know, it's a fight which could captivate the world if it's put on properly.
Where does Anthony CROLLA go, in your opinion, from here? Where would you like to see him? What would you like to see him do?
They've got to have a long think about that. You know, you've got two. There's not only two great champions. There's the other guys who hold belts are very good fighters as well. So it's difficult to know what route they should go to. You can try and plot to an easy title. I'm not sure there is one.
Is the Flanagan fight still viable, in your opinion, if Flanagan beats Peter Petrov?
Yes, I think it's viable, and I think it would be a good British fight. But he's going to have a serious think about it. There wasn't enough variety to his game today to do anything that was remotely going to unsettle a really good boxer. But I think it would be a very exciting British fight.
Who takes the stick for it not being? Would it be tactics, or do you think it's down to CROLLA himself?
I just think if you're up against a genius, it's very difficult to know what more you could do with the skill set you've got. All the heart in the world. A crowd which started the evening roaring support for their boy ended up in sort of quiet, almost reverent admiration of the maestro who had beaten him.
On that note, thank you very much for giving me some time. Expertly put. Always a great pleasure to get you on the channel, mate, and I'll catch you soon.
My pleasure, James.
Cheers, Jeff.